In this lesson, let's go ahead and talk about the Corda testnet. Now in this demo, I'm going to go over to the Corda website and talk about how you can sign in and sign up to use the Corda sponsored testnet. Let's go over to the Corda marketplace. Now I'm already at the Corda marketplace, but basically if you have never signed into R3, it'll prompt you to create an account. There will be two options, one without basically enterprise support and one basically with enterprise support. So select the option that's appropriate in your situation and then create your account. You'll need to validate your account. So they'll send you an email. You'll click on the link and then you should be good to go. After you do that, it'll bring you over here. Once you log in, you want to go to manage the testnet. Now there's different testing networks. Now you only will have access typically to the determination of whether you have enterprise support or not. So you're not going to be able to deploy to the production networks or anything, but you can go over here to the testnet and manage that. Now this is actually really cool in the sense that you go over here and start deploying nodes. Now, the nodes are supported on the following approaches or platforms. Basically, it's either on Azure, AWS, or Google. And then you're going to set up basically the node version. Is it OS, which is open source, or enterprise? And then select the Corda version. Again, remember, it only supports the newest versions. And then you go manage your nodes. Now, in this case, I could select AWS, and it gives you the instructions to go through to start building out a solution on AWS. Now, this is going to take some time. It's not that simple. There's quite a bit to set up with your nodes. You need to have security in place, IAM in place on AWS. Same thing with the other cloud platforms. There's a lot there to get this deployed. Now, when we go back over here, you basically, again, could do either and go manage your nodes, and it'll bring you back there. So once you have your AWS, Google, or Azure set up, you then can connect to the testnet. And there's a whole list of instructions to do that. That's something I cover in the development course. This is not going to be covered in this introductory course, but in the advanced developer course because of the time required to go through this. But I encourage you to follow the instructions if this is of interest to you. With that said, that's all that I had for this demo. Let's move on to the next lesson.